despite my love of scaring you, I don't like being scared.
I was like, I don't know how I roped you into this.
I don't know either. I don't want to do this. I'm terrified. I've only done it once, and it's scary.
So, what is a fear farm?
It's literally a farm filled with your fears. I'm not kidding. It's so horrendous.
That's hilarious.
But people love it. It's so busy. And it's wild how this farm has diversified in so many ways. The fear farm being one of them.
My mission is going to be to get through there as quickly as possible and not pee myself. You get what you get. Jim, what made you turn your cornfield into a maze of fear?
Well, I guess it was 2002. My wife and I were really trying to diversify and figure out how we were going to make a go with our farm. Things were pretty lean for us financially at that time, and we went to a conference in the wintertime in Toronto, and everybody had a corn maze. So we went from there. We built a corn maze behind our former meat market to attract more people into that. It never happened. People came for the corn maze only. They never went into our market. And then some friends of mine on about mid-October said, hey, we should haunt that thing on the final Saturday night.
Is this the end? Oh.
There's no exit either. We'll bury in the field and fertilize the corn.
It must take a lot of people to make a event like this work, though.
It does, like year-round, there's a whole bunch of us working on it, and then, of course, a couple hundred people to run it. So it is a big deal.
Well, yeah, it's always funny when people are screaming. That sounds so mean.
Oh, man.
But it is. It is very funny.
Yeah, I'm sure if I was scaring, I would be laughing too.
When they're screaming and running, it's just like prey. You want to go after them. It gives you energy for the whole night.
Wow. So a lot of people contributing to Alicia and potentially me screaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Good, great. I love that for us. Oh God, it's so much worse at night. Oh look, they're going fast. Let's go fast.
And you get a lot of like movement off the shadow.
Yep, hate it. Hate every minute of it.
So we're the most attended farm in Atlantic Canada, and we draw from like a 3 or 4 hour radius around the farm. We get bus tours out of Fredericton and Sydney and places like that as well.
Really?
So they really do come from all over, and it just, you know, a testament to what, not just what our family does, but everybody that's around us. We have a lot of really good people around us that are helping, and that's the only way we can do this thing.
Oh God, that one? It's another one?
Back in the day when we first started the Haunted Maze, you planted a cornfield and that was it. Once we started getting some success with that and getting more people coming to the farm, we quickly realized that our main source of income was going to be selling screams and smiles, not ground beef and strawberries. And so that's really how it all evolved over time. And we just kept following whoever it was that made our mortgage payments, really, and that was these attractions. So we still farm 350 acres. However, mainly an event-based farm now at this point. You know, truck and tractor pulls, concerts, our flower festivals, our baby animal festivals, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff like that. And we're always looking for the next great thing. And we have some plans up our sleeve for next year as well, so we keep on growing.
Are there ever laughs in the fear farm instead of screams?
There are actually, because not everybody, you cannot scare me. I go to a haunted attraction, you cannot scare me, but my wife, you can terrorize her, and that makes me laugh while she's screaming, and that's every group that comes through here. Somebody in the group, as I tell all of our staff, all you need to do is get one person in the group screaming, and the rest will laugh, and everybody just won. So that's really what we're after.
It's time for your pedicure! Come here!
I really don't. I don't. I love that you say diversify, because I feel like River Breeze has to be one of the most diverse farms I've ever seen. You've got the flower fields where people are flocking to not only pick flowers, but take gorgeous photos. The photo station set up in there. Then you transition it to pumpkins and change it for fall. Plus this, and you actually are a farm.
Yeah, so our family landed here in 1791. I took over when I was 19 years old. And now I'm quite proud to say that my two daughters, Erin and Jillian, they're now 21 and 23, they plan to take over one day. So it was actually Erin and Jillian who met friends of ours from Iowa, their children, that they're the same age as them. They came up with the idea of the Flower Festival, what they could bring to the farm that Mom and Dad haven't, and how they could contribute. So we, for a long period of time, thought we were going to have to sell the farm for retirement. And now we're doing okay, so there's room enough to hold on to it and pass it down to the first two female Lorraines to ever own this farm since 1791.
Wow.
So we're pretty excited about that.
Run! I did not see that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. So still.
Last second, I recognized the mask and was like,
Too late.
No.
Too late.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Did you ever imagine when you took over at 19 what this could grow to be?
No. Honestly, when I took over, we were always a beef farm. And I was going to make my millions farming beef cattle. And the reality is, we almost went bankrupt over them. They did almost take the farm from us at one point in our lives. So that was part of the diversification. And we started with strawberries, with the strawberry U-pick. Then from there, we went into a corn maze and things like that. And we did evolve finally into something that's successful. But at no point in my early life did I ever see us doing something like this. But I'm where I belong. My personality likes talking to people and interacting with people, and I get to do that a lot on our wagon rides through the daytime. I come across every customer on the farm and tell our story, crack really, really bad jokes and stuff like that. And so that's where I want to be. I found my happy place.
The nerves. Yes. Look, is he coming in here? Oh, God.
Sherbrooke. Never been? It is mind-blowing to me how many places we've still never been in this province.
We've been a lot of places, but there's always more to go to.
And what a spooktacular date to be here.
And then drive home afterwards in the dark. Scariest part of all.
Kind of is. Are we gonna trick or treat? You know I've smuggled costumes in there, right?
But do people give candy to kids this big?
I mean, I hope so.
So what we have going on tonight is called Fright Night. So this is our 6th annual Fright Night that takes place here in Sherbrooke Village. And what makes it so special is we have 54 acres of a gated-in safety area.
Wow.
So the kids have full access to the whole 54 acres, and it's rural trick-or-treating that we used to be able to do years ago, but because of safety reasons and people moving and older people not feeling comfortable, that sort of just went to the wayside. So this is our way of bringing it back in Sherbrooke Village, so people can come and adopt a door and decorate and be able to take part, and it's fully accessible. We have children coming in wheelchairs from all over because they can participate like everybody else. So it's quite something to see.
I'm scared.
Are you? I'm scared of the witches?
Yep. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Although I am slightly concerned now that our costume game is not strong enough.
And we had people 2 days ago, I was walking up Sherbrooke and we had people dressed up already. They're like, we're just getting ready and checking it out. We want to make sure we have a disguise and people don't know us.
Oh, that's so funny.
So the same guy wore a costume 3 days in a row to where I'm like, just don't say you know who he is. Like, he's really struggling with this costume, but he wants to make sure it's what he can do for the community.
Amazing. I love that commitment.
It is, and it's so much fun. You guys will be able to enjoy it tonight.
No question.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
We found you.
Some tall trick-or-treaters.
Yep.
Welcome to Fright Night.
Oh, thank
very
you.
much.
Great turnout.
Yeah. Oh, you have to take this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we
Thank
have
you.
the one bag. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you see the photo op across the way there.
Will do. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Have a fun night.
Just regular citizens who live outside the main area come and rent one of the houses in the historic village, and then children just come trick or treat there.
Yeah, the same as they would come to your house at wherever you live. We just bring it here to the village so they can come and take part in the safety of the gated community, and seniors can come and like volunteer and hand out treats if they're nervous to be home by themselves, or if it's something you can't take on by yourself. Some houses have 6 different families all joining in to pull it off together. So
the community has really embraced it.
Yes, it did, and this is our 6th year, and we continue to go strong, so it's quite something.
Happy Halloween!
Some people come from far as Pictou County, Antigonish County. We have people coming from Sheet Harbor this year as well, just to take part and enjoy it and be able to, like, for all ages, to come out and enjoy Halloween, where you always get to that age where I'm too old to trick or treat, but you're not at the village. Like, everybody dresses up and everybody takes part.
I mean, I know we're excited to dress up and take part.
100%.
And how about that weather? Pretty good.
It's beautiful. Last year was frigid cold, but it's like 15 degrees out there, so you can't get much better.
How did you come up with this concept in the first place?
It started off as being a Sherbrooke Village project originally. Then the village, just because of staff turnover, wasn't able to keep it going. So I volunteered one year to help out, and then the next year they're like, we don't know if we can do it. And I'm like, yes, we can do it. I will do it. So I brought in one of my best friends that does everything with me, and she's like, what did you sign me up for? Then we brought in Tammy, who owns and operates Beanie's Bistro here, and the 3 of us together work together to pull it off. If you have an event that brings in 3,000 people in the Royal Sherbrooke Village in October, it's worth doing.
I know I grew up in a rural community like this, and it's pretty remote here too. Do you find events like this are really important for building those community ties?
It is, and it really is extremely important, because this time of year in October, the tourism is done, people are done, their vacations are over, but yet we're all here, and it's social media world. Like, you'll text your friend, you'll text your neighbor, but you don't actually get out and see people. But this is one of the events that you can get out and see people, and people come from all over, and it's a way that the community can all join in, and we're so rural that we're 2.5 hours away from Halifax, an hour in good traffic away from Antigonish, but people still come, and the community comes out, and the kids come out because there's an event and a reason to come out too. And it just, phones don't matter, and TVs don't matter, and what's going on in the world doesn't matter. Everybody comes together for Fright Night.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. You got a bag? This is the one. We're sharing one.
Yeah.
2 handfuls there.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love your headband.
Thank you.
Oh, great. Good night. Trick or treat.
One of my favorite parts is that the village, this really is an event for, I say, everybody. Wheelchairs, those with any sort of impairment of any kind can come and take part. So, and you will see kids come from wheelchairs from Pictou County, Antigonish County, because they can trick or treat like everybody else. So that is huge and one of my favorite parts. And there really is no age limit. We have infants coming, and some of our volunteers who are dressing up as a princess pumpkin, I believe she identified as, she's in her 80s. And everybody dresses up, everybody trick-or-treats. There really is no age limit. Teenagers who would normally not trick-or-treat in their community because they'd be stereotyped as the big kid who's trick-or-treating can come to Fright Night, because no one's turned away, no one's refused candy, there's enough for everybody, and we all get to come together to celebrate Halloween. There's no age range, and there's no accessibility issues. It really is open for everybody. And it's all about the kids, and it's about the safety, and it's about it being accessible for everybody. Like, wheelchairs, doesn't matter. Everybody can come and take part.
Suppose I'll go ahead and speak up then for you whispering in the corner. Were you witness to the cockamamie things going on out there today? Well, you dressed like it too. It's gonna be one of those nights, ladies and gents. Yes.
Where are we right now?
Oh my gosh, you are in historic Sherbrooke Village.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the largest living museum in all of Nova Scotia, 52 acres. You guys are going to be coming on a ghost tour that is titled The Shadow of Sherbrooke Village.
There was a murder in the area. A horrific murder. they could not find the culprit. So they pinned it on a simpleton. She said, Robert's uncle, somewhat of a outsider, and they pinned it on him. And they brought him down, shackles and all, rushed the proceedings, and hung him right there. It's a walking tour. Pens. You too. Yes, indeed. Now. Yes. Oh, get closer. Squeeze on in here.
So is this the town?
So that is, what we got here is a map of Sherbrooke Village that I kind of repurposed from our digital collection and put it on ancient canvas for the visitors, which we call wayfarers, to get a look at tonight. We use it to basically explain where it is that we're going to, and it's nice to have a visual aid. Come on, who doesn't like that?
I expect there to be like crossbones and skull on this one.
No. That's the map that they return to at the end of the night. Oh, yeah. Because you know we got to have a little bit of theater magic in there too.
Obviously.
I meant to touch it to know if it was real. I walked up till my face was close beside it. I'll never forget that moment as long as I live. This thing had on black trousers, a white shirt with a hard bosom front, and black braces. Its head was bare. It looked as though its eyes were deeply sunk in. They were very bright and penetrating. It looked like it was a skeleton.
And we're gonna scare you proper this evening with all of the folklore that we could muster to bring over into our script from Dr. Helen Creighton. So, have you heard of Dr. Helen Creighton before?
No,
I haven't.
Oh, she's a legend. She's an absolute Nova Scotian gem. She, back within the last half century to 3/4 of a century, she chronicled so much lore from her travels throughout Nova Scotia and beyond. And we've pillaged and plundered her two books, Blue Nose Ghosts and Blue Nose Magic, to create our script for The Shadow of Sherbrooke Village.
You get more from our St. Mary's River than just water and fish. Years ago, there was a ship wrecked here. Excuse me.
Well, my family and I moved up from the States in 2020, right around COVID, and then we came to the Maritimes in 2022, just before Fiona.
Oh, before.
And, 2 days before. Yeah, we moved right in and got punched in the face with it. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, we lost a Maple immediately. Fortunately, we had our fourth baby here, named Maple, but that's a whole nother story. So you lose some, you win some. But they found out that I did theater in a past life, and they kind of moved me from the carpentry team over to the technical theater team, to the directing team. So yeah, we created it. Our executive director, York Lethbridge, I gave him a list of 50 some odd ideas on things that we might be able to do, and he went right to number 4, Ghost Tour, and said, I want you to do that one. How soon can it go up? I said, next week. And he goes, but for real? And I said, it was like this year? And he goes, yeah. And so we put the pedal down and kind of got our ducks in a row and got this thing up and running.
Quickly! Get that building! I told you quickly! Not quickly!
There's one that shines above the rest, and it is a story that Dr. Creighton found that we all, as a cast and crew, refer to as The Thing. And it's a pretty chilling one, dealing with an encounter of what she would have referred to as a forerunner that is a very creepy zombie-like individual that turns on itself and ends up being one of the 2 boys that came across it, but way in the future. So yeah, It's nice. It's like a twisting
was
in of itself.
What?
Yeah, but one of the neatest things about all of Dr. Creighton's collections, they're all folklore. They're tales that have been told to her. She went around with tape recorders and asked people to share their stories. And so each and every one in our tour, we get to anywhere between a baker's dozen and maybe 15 different ones that are within the script. It's delivered in such a way that the folks that come on it really eat it up, which is great.
And a reminder to please stay together. We don't want anyone getting left behind.
It's not a good outcome. I have another story for you.
My preconceived notions were, I was surprised. Public perspective. This village, our museum, has been used in a certain way since the 70s. And one of those ways has never been to turn it and do a ghost tour. And so York and I, when we were discussing it, we made ourselves aware that there might be some pushback. So we attempted to use Dr. Helen Creighton's work to ease ourselves into what may grow to be something else in the future. But right now, we are definitely championing the Maritimes, and it has been, much to my surprise, a very welcome event from all of the locals and folks from away alike.
Take them to safety. Take them now.
You should come see the map, villager. My goodness, look what's happened to it. No. Yes. Why? Wow, that's quite an event, isn't it? It is, and the space is gone. Dear, tonight has been a wild one. It certainly has. Same as it ever was, same as it ever will be. The legend has made its presence known this very evening, at this very time. Sherbrooke is home to that which must be invited to be seen. Only on this date, only at this time, and repelled by the ancient words that crossed the Atlantic with our Celtic forebears. Or as far as I'm concerned, our Mi'kmaq. But whether you see to believe or believe what you have seen, more progress has been accomplished tonight than ever before.
We went through Aspen.
A lot flatter than I expected.
That was not the line. You literally said it like 3 times.
What was it?
The Rocky Mountains look different than you expected.
I've been in the Rockies, so maybe you should say it.
That's not the point.
Let's do it again.
Tyson does the bit. I was like, do you think we should record that? And he's like, yeah. And then doesn't do it.
Then I made an artistic decision.